Hi, this is Max from JSoft, and today we're going to provide more information on our roadmap for Q3 and beyond. In this series, the goal is to showcase our upcoming features for Sales CRM, our automation-powered CRM for Jira. So we'll go over the roadmap to explain what we'll be working on in the future, the use cases that we want to tackle, a rough ETA for these features, and the overall picture of where we want Sales CRM to be. If you're not too familiar with us, JSoft is an Atlassian marketplace vendor with more than 10 apps published on the Atlassian marketplace, with our latest app being Sales CRM, and that is also going to be the focus of our roadmap update. As a disclaimer, please keep in mind that this is fairly early in the process, and as a result, the features, the timing, and the mockups can and will change as we work on them more. You can also influence where we're heading by letting us know what you would like to see in Sales CRM. Before we start on the features we want to release for Q3, we wanted to take a quick debrief on the things we've delivered for Q2. Here's what the roadmap looked like in Q2. We initially had the MailChimp integration, but that was released late into Q1, so this is all news at this point. We've released plenty of videos explaining how MailChimp may be used in conjunction with Sales CRM, so we recommend looking at those. For the Gmail and Outlook integration, we decided to slightly pivot. We delivered on the Google integration by integrating with the G Suite or the Google Workspace to release the beta for the integration for Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Contacts, and Google Drive. This is the biggest update of the quarter, and we're absolutely thrilled with the end results. In short, with Gmail, you can now send emails directly from Sales CRM. With Google Contacts, you can now import your Google Contacts. With Google Calendar, you can now add some reminders that will go directly into a shared calendar, and you can create activities. And with Google Drive, you can attach files directly from a shared drive in Google Drive to Sales CRM. We believe that this integration will provide a massive increase in our user experience, and we cannot wait for you guys to start trying it, as we're currently working on V2 for this feature set. We also delivered the data manipulation feature, where we showed a video of us importing 15,000 contacts and companies directly in Sales CRM without any impact on performance. We believe that this will be a great way for you to get started with our tool, or even to migrate away from another CRM. Finally, we delivered a lot of UI updates, each of which were not planned initially, but were needed to improve the user's experience. In short, we added the possibility of adding labels to deals for easy visualization and categorizing, improved the search functionality, added the possibility of visualizing more deals at the same time, added a data field center, added some automation rules to help make import more seamless, and finally, we added additional information in the deals section, like the total valuation of all deals. All in all, fantastic quarter. Thanks to you, we were able to grow by 300% during this past quarter, and that has definitively served as a motivation booster to keep working hard on this app and to add even greater and more ambitious features. With that said, let's talk about Q3. Again, as a fair warning, do note that none of these ideas are final, and while we are aiming for Q3 as a release, that could be moved around. Here's our overview of our updated roadmap going as far as Q4. Activities and reminders. We are planning on adding more functionality to the UI in order to display more activities on the deal cards. We want to show if and when an activity has been planned for a deal to quickly tell the team that work is needed for that deal. In addition, we want to add reminders so that when things get forgotten somewhere, they can instead be brought back to our attention quickly. In today's fast-paced environment, we believe that this can be a powerful way of keeping up with our tasks without necessarily requiring additional brain power. GDPR. One of our most important and frequent requests has been in regard to our GDPR compliance. We will be spending Q3 to ensure that we are in compliance with GDPR and to compile the necessary paperwork to provide you with the utmost confidence that we are capable of respecting and working alongside the GDPR compliance. Bug Bounty Program. We want to continue to reinforce your trust in us, which is why we will be going for the Bug Bounty Program in Q3 to make sure that there's nothing that might have been left out by mistake. To err is to be human, but if we can avoid that, it would be beneficial to all parties. Zapier. One of the requests from our client was about implementing ourselves with Zapier. We love this idea because the idea completely agrees with our development philosophy of integrating and automating. If you remember our previous roadmap, one thing that we wanted to add in the future future was more integration to external channels like LinkedIn, Facebook, Elementor, Calendly, and so on. Well, with Zapier, all of this could be delivered immediately. For those of you that are not too familiar with Zapier, Zapier allows you to quickly integrate to other tools, typically outside the Atlassian ecosystem, to do automation actions. We think this is a natural and organic integration to add simply because it aims to do the same thing Sales CRM aims to do. With this integration, we could in theory have access to more than 7,000 integration, which is absolutely insane. While we want to keep adding native integrations, we cannot ignore the fact that Zapier is an automation powerhouse that would allow you to do so much more immediately. Our aim for that is to release some endpoints and then for myself to spend some time creating some zaps that would be accessible within Sales CRM. Outlook integration. We initially wanted to deliver this feature during Q2, however, we decided to put this aside for a little bit as we instead decided to focus on the G Suite. The idea for Outlook would be the exact same as Gmail, to be able to send and eventually capture emails directly from Sales CRM. And then nothing will be stopping us from implementing additional features from the Microsoft suite like team integration and Dropbox. Finally, we want to add additional capabilities for our G Suite integration. For V2, we want to do things like being able to capture threads and conversation directly from our Gmail. To add as an activity within Sales CRM, add more functionality to the calendar integration, such as perhaps having a personal calendar reminder. We think that these are nice touches that will just keep improving and moving the tool in the right direction. So we're definitely excited for that one. As you can see, Q3 is absolutely stacked and is very, very ambitious. We truly believe that by the end of Q3, we'll be a totally different tool that will be able to provide an amazing CRM experience, definitely in a rank above the ones currently in Jira. With that said, where do we go from there? As you know, Q3 is just a step in our master plan. So where do we think we're going to be headed for Q4? For Q4, we are thinking of the following. 1. Calendly integration. While we will be having Zapier, we believe that this could still be a wonderful native integration to have, especially considering that this is the #1 booking platform out there right now. 2. Make integration. If we are able to get Zapier up and running, we will also be looking into going into the competition with an integration with Make. The idea will be the exact same, an automation and integration tool that will be able to integrate with thousands of other tools. With Make and Zapier, users will have no excuse when it comes to doing automation in a holistic way, as the top 2 tools for automations will have been covered. 3. Making UI and UX improvements. This will be based on your feedback, what we see from other players, and based on our own experience using Sales CRM. However, at the end of the day, we cannot provide any more information other than the fact that we want to make sure Sales CRM is easy and convenient to use for all users. Finally, a big thing that we want to deliver on is going to be AI. This is the current trend, and CRM tools out there are not excluded from it. We believe that implementing an AI solution to Sales CRM will definitely make us a dominant force in the Atlassian ecosystem, and will be able to provide users with an insane amount of innate automation to make your life even easier. I, for one, am ready to welcome our AI overlords to Sales CRM, as it could be a total game changer if we're smart about our implementation. As for Q4 and beyond, it's really hard to say as feedback is always changing, but we will most likely have a better idea once Q4 rolls up. With that being said, I hope that you're as excited about our ambitious roadmap as we are, and that this helps you understand what we are aiming to do and where we're heading along the road. Again, Sales CRM is an automation-powered CRM, and we aim at being the first AI CRM in Jira. Until that happens, see you next time.